Today, for Gadget User, we are looking at the popular streaming service Netflix and everything they are doing in today's market. In my opinion, one of the greatest advantages to Netflix's platform is their extensive range of different movies and TV shows that a Gadget user can enjoy. At the time of writing this video, Netflix has the largest catalogue of all the streaming services. Personally, I've found that no matter what mood I am in, I can find some content on Netflix that'll satisfy my needs. You can acquire a 30-day free trial, which gives you access to the library completely ad-free. And once this trial expires, there are 3 plans available for a Gadget user to choose from. The basic plan starts at $10.99 per month and offers standard definition playback on one device. If you want to step up, Netflix offers 2 more plans that increase both the quality of the content playback and the number of devices you can play that content on simultaneously, along with the price. For $16.99 per month, you have access to full HD playback on up to 2 simultaneous devices. And if you go up another level, for $22.99 per month, you have access to 4K playback on up to 4 simultaneous devices. Another benefit of Netflix is that it comes preloaded on most modern smart TVs. This is because the platform has placed itself at the center of the home theater content watching ecosystem. This has also been possible in part due to Netflix's amazing compatibility across devices. Generally, if you have a modern smart device, Netflix will be available on it. However, I have to say that one of my favorite features that Netflix offers is their offline playback. Netflix allows its users to download content onto the same number of mobile devices that the account that the user is paying for offers simultaneous viewing devices. I find this useful when I'm traveling for an extended period where cellular service may be limited. For me, this is most commonly on aeroplanes. Currently on Netflix, I'm watching the latest season of Lucifer and You. And as of writing this video, I've just finished watching Designated Survivor. These are some amazingly well-produced shows on the platform, which is only supplemented by Netflix's own shows called Netflix Originals. Netflix Originals are either shows made by Netflix or shows that Netflix has purchased the rights to. Some of their most noteworthy options include BoJack Horseman, Orange is the New Black, and Kissing Booth, all of which get amazing reviews. Unfortunately, it isn't all positive news with Netflix. One of the major gripes that most users have is that Netflix tends to geo-lock their content, which means that people in different countries have access to a different catalogue of shows. This is a frustrating situation. You may read about a new show online, but when you go to sit down and watch it, you can't find it. To make it worse, generally, there is nothing you can do. In a similar vein, Netflix seems to have a significant delay in releasing the latest seasons of shows and sometimes movies on their platform. Like the situation before, users can read about a new show or movie online and realise they cannot access it for sometimes months or years because Netflix hasn't released it on their platform. I personally have seen shows come out on DVD and Blu-ray before Netflix has had access to them. To make matters worse, Netflix also tends to remove shows seemingly randomly from their catalogue without warning. This leaves users halfway through a show or series of movies with nowhere else to go. Personally, I'd be completely fine with this if Netflix gave me some warning. Even just a message saying, hey, the show you're watching will be removed in 2 weeks. This would allow me to binge that show before it's too late. Finally, something that seems to be missing for Netflix that is available on other platforms is live sports. Now, this won't affect all Gadget users, but it will affect a majority that like to watch their live sports and will have to go to another platform like Paramount Plus to view this content. It seems that with these gripes, users are finding it harder to continue their subscription with Netflix, especially seeing as they just raised their prices again to what was stated at the beginning of this video. Some recent news about Netflix? In a recent report, they stated that they now operate in over 190 countries and service over 158 million users globally. Unfortunately, this good news has been recently overshadowed by the news that Netflix may be introducing ads into their platform. This is one part of Netflix that I had hoped would never change, as I find it very disrespectful to users to both charge them for a service and then profit again from ads on the service. If Netflix goes ahead with this, they won't be the only platform that is ad-supported, but they'll be joining the likes of Amazon Prime. However, I feel that the best way that Netflix could navigate through this is to create a new, lower cost, ideally free model where the viewers still have access to the content, but they must view an ad before each piece of content. Similar to Amazon Prime. However, Amazon Prime only shows you ads that relate to their shows. An essential item you need with Netflix, like all streaming platforms, is a stable internet connection. For the basic plan that supports SD video playback, a connection of 3 megabits per second or greater will suffice. For the HD video playback plan, you'll need a speed of 5 megabits. And finally, for the premium plan, a Gadget user will need a speed exceeding 25 megabits per second to support 4K video playback. Some optional accessories that a Gadget user may want to purchase are a tablet arm for those of us who like to watch Netflix in bed. Many brands make this slightly differently, but the basic idea is that one side of the arm clips to the headboard of your bed, whilst the other side holds your tablet. This is so that the user can lay down whilst viewing their content. Another item that a user may want to buy is a couch coaster. This is a cup holder that can clip to almost any armrest, preventing spills for some of the clumsier Gadget users among us. To conclude, Netflix is one of my favourite streaming services that I currently use. However, I feel that they are at a tipping point within their business model, where, over the coming few months, they will either see a massive influx of new users, or their current user base will run for the hills. As stated previously in this video, I feel that their current offerings are solid, and most of my favourite shows have been or are available on Netflix. To make this service perfect for me, I'd like to see Netflix continuously expand their catalogue, thus reducing the geo-locking of their content, and primarily, I'd like to see them stay away from ads.